From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper, and this is the premier sports betting show, the Primetime Angles on IG Live. You guys already know what it is, live on IG, whatever you want to say, but it's the second day of 2021, and boy, oh boy, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, man, to start the day off, dog. If you guys tailed it yesterday, we went ahead and we went ahead and popped Clemson yesterday. So you know what? I'm feeling really good about that one. Plus 230 on the money line for you guys. I didn't play at all yesterday. I said we going to all or nothing, baby. Money line it was, and we got the under 36.5 team total as well too, and we got the over 68.5 as well too. So pretty much, if you guys tailed those bets, I know you feeling good and feeling great as well too. All in all, we had a pretty good day yesterday when it came down to those college football games, because when it came down to picking sides, we did not lose a game yesterday. Northwestern won yesterday, money line minus 190. Then we got the plus 19.5 with Notre Dame doing the back door at the end. And then also we got the good win early in the day. What was it, the Peach Bowl, the Citrus Bowl? Yeah, we got a pretty good, it was the Peach Bowl that we got a pretty good look in. AAC, Cincinnati blows it at the end, but it's all good. They still went ahead and covered that 10 for us yesterday. So all in all, it was a pretty good day yesterday. So it is what it is, man. And pretty much New Year's Eve bowls, beautiful. Now we got ourselves the day after New Year's bowls, the good old fashioned orange and Fiesta bowls. I remember when these four bowls used to be the bowls that you had to get to. It was the sugar, the rose, and the orange and the Fiesta. Now it's like it's kind of scattered out. So whatever they want to do, however they want to set it up. So pretty much, man, there it is with that. And let's go ahead and jump into it, because I know I don't have a lot of time left, because these games are starting so early today. So up first, let's go ahead and talk about the Gator Bowl. And in the Gator Bowl, we got the SEC versus the ACC today. We got Kentucky and NC State. This should be a really good spot today for bettors as well, because there's a lot of different ways you can go in this game, and it's a 50-50 draw, man. So there's going to be a lot of people taking Kentucky today. There's going to be a lot of people taking NC State today, and pretty much this is what it is. And what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to pick wisely, because this is a very even game. But I do feel like, honestly, the better offense should win the game, and I think that NC State has the better offense. They've shown me a lot of things this year. They got a pretty good quarterback there as well too, and they got some really good playmakers as well too. So it's not hard to really pick. It's not hard to pretty much go against this team today, because they've done nothing but good things for us all season long. Kentucky has been good to us as well too. Kentucky got a really big win for us early on in the season and everything like that, with the Tennessee game and all that good stuff. So pretty much it is what it is, but I'm going to have to go with it like this, and this is what I'm going to do here, because I just didn't feel the SEC was a great conference this year, to be dead honest with you. ACC wasn't much better, but they were a little bit better than what the SEC really had to offer, in my opinion. So here we are. There it is. Gator Bowl. And we got ourselves the I'm going to go ahead and take NC State money line plus 110. And then we're also going to go ahead and take the over 49.5. I expect some scoring today. And then I'm going to go ahead and get the over 12.5 team total first half. Oh, man, you got me talking about national championship. I should have just jumped right into it, huh? But you know what, man? That's a better question for me for Monday, when we got our wrap it up day on the weekend and everything like that. But right now, I would say that They know what's going to happen here. I'm going to tell you right now, that spread's not going to sit at 7 right now because people really don't, when it comes to this game, it's not going to be about short memories. In a sense, it's about to be about long memories. And everybody knows what happened last time Ohio State and Alabama stepped on the field. Does Alabama have the right type of quarterback that can actually go ahead and kill Ohio State? They didn't have it last time, and I think Mac Jones is a guy who's just playing really off the talent. If Ohio State can figure out ways to just go ahead and do what they did last night to Lawrence, it's going to be trouble for Alabama, to be dead honest with you. Alabama's going to have to be a run-first team in that game, but let's go ahead. It's early, brother. Let's stick to the script because I ain't got a lot of time before these games start because I got college basketball as well too. So we'll talk more about it on Monday, okay? As money starts piling in on the game, okay? But all in all, though, this is what I'm doing here: Jacksonville Gator Bowl, Kentucky versus NC State. +2, 49.5, and then we have ourselves the NC State +110. Over 49.5, NC State over 12.5, team total first half. There it is. That's the Gator Bowl for us today. And then we have the next game that's starting 30 minutes after that game. So pretty much this is going to be the Outback Bowl, and we got Indiana going at it today with Ole Miss. And, Lane Kiffin over here feeling himself. He's in a bowl game this year, and you got SEC versus Big Ten. But you got this Indiana team that played with a lot of spirit this year. They made people a lot of money this year as a big dog and all that good stuff. So you know what? Right now, they are in a position right now that says that they should blow out Ole Miss. It shouldn't be a close game at all, and they should just be able to run away with it, right? It don't work like that, man. Lane Kiffin is looking to get himself a victory today as well. It doesn't really matter how great of a season Indiana had. They still got to step it up. They still got to play their game. They still got to go at it. You know what I mean? So the Outback Bowl, it's funny because this wasn't called the Outback Bowl in the beginning. It was a different bowl game. So pretty much, it's crazy to see Capital One sponsoring the Orange Bowl, and they used to have their own damn bowl game. So, it's just, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So pretty much, I do really like this game a lot. I think this game is one of the better games of the day as well, too. So this is what we're doing here because I already sneak peeked it. So there it is. I'm going to take +9.5 on Ole Miss today. I think Ole Miss should be able to cover this spread today. I'm not saying they win the game, but I think that they do cover the spread because you know how Indiana is. Indiana finds these little fluky-ass ways to win the game and everything like that. But I think it's going to be a little tough without that star quarterback that they had, pretty much who geared them towards all those great wins this season. Even though they still finished strong, I still think that Ole Miss will figure out a way to stay in this game, stay competitive because they have the offensive scheme to stay competitive in this game. So there it is, the +9.5 on Ole Miss. Let's see how it shakes out. I feel like we get the over 34.5 first half as well too. So pretty much I think this should work out as well. And then the Ole Miss gets a touchdown in the first quarter. Come on, man. Let's dip the toe real quick and see what we can do. Hopefully, first possession, they score a touchdown, so then we can just say, okay, we cashed the ticket, walk on by. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And there it is. That's the Outback Bowl, which will be in Tampa, Florida today. So we got two bowl games going on in the state of Florida, pretty much 30 minutes between each other. All right, so we move on to a fun bowl. Remember, for so long, the Fiesta Bowl was sponsored by Tostitos, and before that, it was sponsored by Sunkist. So this might be the bowl game that keeps the sponsor for the longest run as well, too. Fiesta Bowl has given us a lot of great memories, and they've given us a lot of blowouts in the Fiesta Bowl as well, too. You got yourself two really good teams going at it today in Iowa State and Oregon. Oregon coming off of a huge upset against USC in the championship game, but was it really an upset when you were the defending champion as well too? Didn't matter that USC came in there undefeated. Oregon knew how to Oregon hit that extra gear to win that championship and get themselves into the de facto version of what would have been the Rose Bowl for most. But you know what? They playing a Big 12 team too, so they didn't make anything traditional here this year. No Big 10, no Pac-12 matchup. That's kind of sad. You know what I mean? I would have thought they would have made one of these bowl games the kind of the replacement for the Rose Bowl this year, but they didn't. All types of disrespect for the Rose Bowl. So pretty much with this, I think that Fiesta Bowl today, this is maybe the most even matchup, but they really are favoring Iowa State heavy in this game. I know why. I think because Iowa State, when you look at their RPIs and all this good stuff that's going on, they're pretty much at the top of the food chain, man. They've got a lot of good wins this year as well, too. But at the end of the day, though, I think that the grimier, grittier team is going to be those boys from Eugene. I think that they got the athletes there. They were sparked, motivated in that championship game as well, too. And I think they're going to be sparked and motivated today as well, too, and get their coach another bowl victory and another major bowl game. So here we are. This is how I'm rolling. I'm going to go ahead and this is where we're going to go and get a little deep. When we're going to go ahead and take the dog today with the Oregon money line plus 195. Let's see how it shakes out. We should be able to make us some money here. So plus 195 on the boys. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. Now we got the under 58 here. I feel like there's going to be some defense play in this game today as well, too. And Oregon, you know, they stepped it up big time against USC. So I expect them to do the same against Iowa State, who's not as high-powered as a USC as well. So pretty much there it is, under 58 for this game. And then I got Iowa under 30.5 team total because this Oregon's defense is much better than they look on paper, to be dead honest with you. So there it is, Fiesta Bowl live from Glendale, Arizona. And I got to put Glendale, Arizona because, you know, we got Glendale. It's nothing but 10 minutes away from me. So pretty much Glendale, Arizona, and, you know, the suburb of Phoenix. And it is what it is at the end of the day. That's how we rocking in this game. Oregon plus 195, under 58. Iowa State under 30.5, and the team total for that one as well, too. So we move on, and we got oldie but goodie, the Capital One Orange Bowl. This used to be the FedEx Orange Bowl, but now Capital One has thrown their name on top of it. And it's funny because the Capital One Bowl they put their name on top of the Citrus Bowl, gave the Citrus Bowl their name back, and it's just a mess. You know what I mean? Capital One took their name off of bowl games and just wanted to be back to being the sponsor of games. So pretty much here we are, Capital One game. We got a good matchup here. We got damn, who do we have here? I had it right on top of my right on top, but what you call it though? You got North Carolina coming in here very, very confident, and then you got Texas A&M coming in here very pissed off that they didn't even get considered for the Final Four. And when you look at it and see the way that Notre Dame got whooped on, you would have said, well, maybe Texas A&M would have gave Bama a better game. But you know what though? We all looked at the records, and you know what? Those were the best four teams, period, point blank, in the nation to play in this group. And when you look at their record over like a 4-year stretch, those teams have the best records in the nation as well, too. So it's really no fluke how those four came together on that as well. And it's crazy that Notre Dame's only lost 7 games in the last 4 years. That's nuts. And Ohio State, I think they only lost 4, to be dead honest with you. So that's pretty amazing in a sense as well, too, where you got 4 teams that are that dominant. So tonight, I think this will be a victory lap for Texas A&M, to be dead honest with you. I think they absolutely crush North Carolina. North Carolina hasn't played a team this good all season, to be dead honest with you. And I know that they did well. They had a great win over Miami to close the season out. That excites a lot of people. But at the end of the day, though, I still think that, you know, they still got a long way to go, and I think that Texas A&M, as pissed off as they are coming in here, that they ain't getting no respect. In the Rodney Dangerfield voice, they ain't getting no respect. Now they're going to come over here and make somebody give them their respect, and that's going to be North Carolina tonight. North Carolina looks like a victim, to be dead honest with you. I hope they do show up and, make it a feasible game and everything like that. But I don't see it happening. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, the ACC, the way that they had their schedule set up in the ACC, they was real mediocre heavy early. Like a lot of the bad teams, they played them early. And then they didn't play great on the road at all this year, to be that honest with you. They were a better home team than anything. So pretty much I do like Texas A&M, and this is how we're rocking. Texas A&M -9. You get us win by 10 or better, and then be up a touchdown in the first half, and that's all I ask for. And then I think that will be under 14.5 in the first quarter, because I think both teams are going to try to eat up the clock to start the game off. So pretty much there it is, and we move forward from there because we got some basketball to talk about. And up first, we got the ACC Bets List, and I like BC today at home. And you guys already know how it goes. BC is always looms the danger when they play at home. So I really do like this game a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and take BC today +6 on BC. Then Miami, another home dog today. They should be tough in this spot. They really usually very tough at home. That's why I'm going to go ahead and rock out with this. So I'm taking a +4 on Miami. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we have UNC. UNC is at home today in a game that they didn't know that they were going to be playing. They're going to be playing against Notre Dame today. Notre Dame has had its struggles on the road. They could have been better. But you know what? At the end of the day, though, I think this is what's going to have to happen is that UNC has to have this downright beat down victory that, pretty much because this team has been real helter-skelter all season. So I really do want to see them do much better here, and I think that this is the game where they can send an absolute message here. So UNC -10, and that's our ACC Bets List right there for you. So we move forward, and we got ourselves the Big 12 Bets List is going to be the -4.5 on Kansas to start off the day. I know that this game is going to be back and forth. You guys can take either side. You can even take Texas on the money line if you want to today as well too. But I think Kansas is going to be a bit too much, and I can't really name the last time Texas went into Allen Fieldhouse and beat the Jayhawks. So pretty much, I do feel like Kansas can win this game by 5 or better. They should win the game by 10 or better, to be honest with you, because I think what's going to happen here is that they're going to really bring it to the Longhorns today, and then they'll finish very strong today as well, too, to make sure that they send a little bit of a message to the rest of the Big 12 that they still here. And then I got Iowa State today covering against the best team in the nation. Yes, I said it. I feel like Baylor is the best team in the nation, and next week I'm going to highlight that for you guys on Hoops 101, and make sure you guys check it out. Hoops 101 is available on the YouTube, and it is available here on IGTV as well, too. So make sure you check that out and share it with your friends as well, too. We got a lot of good info there as well, talking about the Big Ten this week as well. So there it is, Hoops 101, Episode 3. You guys make sure to check that out. All right, and then we got TCU today. That's my upset special in the conference. They're going against oldie but goodie. They're going against an oldie but goodie, but we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to take this +165 on these boys today. We'll see how it shakes out. Then we have ourselves the Oklahoma money line -130. This one should be a good one for us today as well, too. I think that pretty much this one's going to work out in a sense to where this is going to get real close with West Virginia, but then at the end of the day, they'll figure out the way to win this game and move on from there. So -130 on Oklahoma, and hopefully we get a big win today over in Norman. And then we have OK State. OK State playing in the spot today against Texas Tech. Both these teams are kind of somewhat the same, but Texas Tech is a bit better. And OK State, they always bring a kind of a, I think that OK State, they bring some good theater because they have one of the better players in the nation as well too. They really hyped about that kid being the first pick in the draft and everything like that. But this is going to be another one of those drafts that I feel like it's going to be kind of weak. You know what I mean? Because these guys are all pretty much the same. But we'll see how it goes. But that's the Big 12 Bets List for you. And we are moving along. Here we go. We got the Big East. And then I'm going to go ahead and rock with Providence here. +4 to start the day off. Providence will probably win this game outright as well, too. So you can't take them on the money line. Always a tough out out when you got to go to Providence and play them at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Then you got DePaul going to New York City today to go against St. John's. Both these teams are bottom feeders of the Big East, and I think today the other bottom feeder steps it up big time, and I think DePaul gets us a good win today, plus 180. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got Seton Hall today in a really good game, in a really good spot for them, and I think Seton Hall really takes care of business. They run away with this one, so I got them with the -9. And then you know what? I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I would love to trust Georgetown, but I just can't. If Georgetown wins today, good for them. But they've burnt up so much money this season. It's like, I don't care. So let's pretty much go ahead and see what Marquette can do. And I think Marquette can probably beat these guys by 5 or better today. Because, this ain't the same Georgetown team that they had last year where they had some real talent and everything like that. Then the talent leaves. Now Ewing has to do the whole thing all over again. It's just getting real boring to watch that situation like that. So pretty much -4.5 to Marquette. Let's see how it shakes out, and we move along. And then we're going to go ahead and have the Big Ten here. We got now the Big Ten got probably the best matchup of the day. Rutgers and Iowa going at it today. And Luka Garza, I'm telling you guys right now, you got to keep an eye out on this kid. He is a really, really good center. And I know that it seems like he's not going to be probably a top 10 pick. But this guy right now is fun to watch in college basketball. So there it is. And then you got Rutgers, a very athletic unit that moves that ball around. They play really good defense as well too. I think Rutgers protects their house today. That's why I'm taking them with the plus 145. Let's see how it shakes out. Then you got the Fighting Illini playing against Purdue today in a very good game. This is one of the best games of the day in the Big Ten as well. I think the Illini sent a big message here. I got them winning this game by 10 or better. And then Michigan State finally gets themselves a breather somewhat. Michigan State's been playing on the road the last week or so, and they've been having to play against some of the better teams in the conference. And today they luck up and they get the ailing Nebraska, who's just been bad all year. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead and take the -8 on Michigan State today, and let's see how it shakes out. All right, so let's go ahead. Final list for the bets list today. We got the Pac-12, and I'm going to go ahead and go -5 on Evan Mobley in the gang. They should be really good in this spot today, and I do like what they got coming to the table. And they want to get that revenge from the other night, losing that Colorado game. So -5 on USC tonight over Utah. Then you got Cal playing at Oregon State tonight. I think that Cal should be able to get the slight upset win here. So the plus 115, I do like it. And then you got UCLA. They get to play at Pauley today against Colorado. I think they go ahead and they're not going to get popped like USC did. UCLA takes care of their business, -145. I think this is some good value, even though it is a favorite. It's good value in a spot like this because, Colorado's going to be getting a lot of action as well, too. People have the idea that, Colorado might own LA this weekend, but I don't think so. I think they get the split. I think UCLA gets themselves a nice victory. Then you got Stanford. Stanford is playing against Oregon, and I think that this one is going to be a shock value game because Oregon's going to come in here with the idea that they can just blow away Stanford, but Stanford has a top 10 prospect that's probably going to be a top pick in the draft next year, and that kid is going to have some say in this game. And usually when you get games like this, the big-time stars show up. So if you're a big-time star, you better show up tonight. All right, so plus 5.5 to Stanford. Let's see how it goes. And then we got Wazoo tonight. Wazoo's actually undefeated coming into this game. And I like what I see with Wazoo as well, too. So I think that they can cover here against Arizona. They may not beat them, but I think they do get the nice cover here because it's always a tough game when you got to go to Pullman, even when they're not a great team. So there it is. That's the Pac-12 bets list for you. And we move along to the NBA Super High Five. We are 33-1 here today. My dog of the day, as you guys know, the dog of the day hit last night, which was the Grizzlies over the Hornets. And as I said before, didn't I tell you guys yesterday, what are they doing giving the Hornets a minus 180 favorite here? We're tripping here. You know what I mean? Like, you guys didn't see the writing on the wall? Like, seriously, I gave y'all the hint, and what happened? They beat them by 20-some-odd points last night. So it is what it is. The Kings in a back-to-back situation with the Rockets here. They were highlighted as the game of the night the other night on Hoops 101. So what I'm going to do here is take the plus 170 on the Kings. They get back here. Let's see how it shakes out, but I do think the Kings do get some nice get back here. Then you have the Hornets and Sixers tonight. I think what happens here is that it's going to be a good game, and the Hornets actually score some points tonight. The Sixers score some points tonight. It's a Saturday night in Philly. Let's see how it shakes out, but I love the over 216 in this spot. Even though, the Hornets haven't been scoring as much as you would think they could score, because, they got a lot of athletes out there, and they got a lot of guys that are, can move that pill a little bit. But, the 76ers tonight, they're going to make them work a little bit, and I feel like we can't get the over 216 here with the Hornets and the 76ers tonight. And the Knicks in a rematch with the Pacers. They played the Pacers earlier in the season. The Pacers worked them pretty good, beat them by 14. I think here tonight the Knicks have a little bit of confidence. They had 1-2 in a row, but they did drop their game last night against the Raptors. But that's the Raptors. The Raptors do have the Knicks number. I think what happens here is that the Knicks come in here, and they've tried. They play hard, and they figure out a way to cover in this game. So +9 on the Knicks tonight. Let's see how it shakes out. And then we got the Thunder and the Magic, and they're meeting up again for the second time this week. And the Magic were able to beat the Thunder the other night. So tonight, I think that the Thunder have revenge on their mind, but I think the Magic wind up being able to get a close win here tonight. But I want them to go ahead and try to keep this game under. I think that it's going to be a defensive game tonight, and it winds up staying under, because it's funny. We had a basketball outbreak of just points on points and over on overs the first week or so in the NBA, and then as you guys can see, those same teams that are getting big overs, they come back the next night and get 85, 90 points, because, these guys are tired, man. They're playing a different type of NBA schedule where they're playing many more games than they're used to. All right, so last but not least, this is the last game of the night. It's going to be the Raptors and the Pelicans. So I really do like the -120 here. So let's see how it shakes out. This should be some good money for us right here in the super high 5, 33-1. One more time. Kings money line over 216, Hornets 76ers +9, Knicks under 218, Thunder Magic, and the Raptors money line -120. So there it is, NBA Super High 5. Let's see how it shakes out. And once again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in and, making sure that the movement is moving with me. So this is the second day of the year, second show of the year. So you guys be ready. We got big things on the way as well, too. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be doing horsing around for Sunday's card tomorrow for Santa Anita as well. And also, man, be ready. We'll be back at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 sharp. I promise you, I'm writing up the script this afternoon for the show, so we don't have to have y'all waiting on me, because I had to write up the script this morning once again. But I'm trying to make sure the lines are very accurate to what we're talking about. So there it is. You guys, once again, make sure you go check out PrimeWaveMedia.net so you guys can go ahead and sign up to be exclusive clients. I got different packages there as well, too. Damn. Nah, I needed that update as well, too. Homeboy got fired. The coach got fired simply because he ain't winning, dog. At Texas, you have to win. Period, point blank. I was waiting for them to fire him, too. But he'll be okay. He'll get a coordinator job somewhere. He can go back to Ohio State and go help out Ryan Day, or he can find himself back in the AAC and coach him up another team. Because I'm going to tell you right now, most likely Texas is probably going to be calling up Cincinnati's coach. You know what I mean? Because, Cincinnati got a good track record. Think about it. With coaches. They had, before Brian Kelly, there was D'Antonio, who ran Michigan State for years. But all in all, though, man, I got to go. Because I got to get this stuff up. And I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Tomorrow we go over the final week of the NFL and everything like that. I have some more college bets list for you as well, too. And they better stay away from Sarkisian. Do y'all know what Sarkisian did at USC? Look it up if you don't remember. They better keep that man away from Austin. Seriously, because they party hard in Austin, boy. And I do not want to see Sarkeesian over there passed out at Papados. Seriously, dog. Seriously. I do not want to see that man over there running around the campus, you know, in his Greek fit. You know what I mean? No. The Texas go with, and see, in Texas they know how to cover it up for you. In LA, they'll be like, Coach came over here tripping. Man, Coach gonna have him a girlfriend, everything. So pretty much it is what it is, man. I'm talking too much. So I thank you guys very much. Once again, you guys go check out PrimeWaveMedia.net if you are interested in being a client. Now, you don't have to sign up for a year. I do have packages that are for the weekend, for the month, for the week, and you guys can yeah, what you got? So pretty much it is what it is, man. Yeah, Stack. But yeah, what you got? Because I was reading what my man was saying. So pretty much, you guys check out the website. You guys can get in there. Let me know. Text me, email me if you guys do sign up, so then I can get you situated, all that good stuff. So pretty much, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in, and make sure you guys retweet and share today's show as well too. And bet with your head, not with your heart. And this is the Premier Sports Betting Show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. And this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. And I am gone. Thank you for tuning in to the Primetime Angles, the Premier Sports Betting Show, hosted by the one and only Pop DiBiase, the Primetime Capper. This is a PrimeWave Media production, and go ahead and press that subscribe button.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production,